You know, somebody once asked me, like, I oftentimes, it doesn't always come through on stream, but I often buy drinks for others.
You
like,
do.
When we're out.
Yeah, of course.
And I call it my infinite ledger, because when I was struggling as an English teacher, way before streaming, way before everything, I would go to bars that I was a regular at, but I would go there with 2,000 or 3,000 yen, which is all I could afford for the weekend.
Yeah.
And the bartenders knew me, and I'd say, "Here's my money," and then I'd say, "Just you know."
Cut me off when it's.
And I'm not like cut me off like I'm drunk. Like that's the money I've got.
When I've spent it, just
yeah. And every time I'd be nursing like a water or my last highball, and inevitably, some Japanese person or some foreigner or somebody would say like, "What's going on?" I go, "Well, you know, I'm just chilling." They're like, "Well, you've slowed down a lot."
Buy you a drink.
And that kind of kindness and hospitality, I will never be able to repay it for all the years I did, especially when I keep spilling them on the ground. Well, I mean, you bought that one, but so like it's but something about Japan that is so uniquely kind.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many opportunities where you can just do a little thing for someone.
Yeah, for sure.
That sometimes doesn't cost anything, or sometimes does. But I think that's what I think we both love about it, is that there's so many opportunities to be able to like just be gracious and thank people.
Yeah, and you know it's cool when
show like a camaraderie.
Yeah, and definitely. And I spilled their water or somebody's water.
We had a conversation.
Well, we got to have a conversation. We learned about some city pop. We got to.
That wasn't Pete's fault this time, actually.
I know. I fucked it. I was like, how can I make a mess?
Yeah, I mean that's why I feel so fortunate that I've been able to do this, and I want to just anyone I encounter who's cool. I'm like, let's hang out. I'll buy the drinks all night. Don't worry about it.
No, now
except for Pete, because
I'm going half and half. So
half and half, and then suddenly we spilled drinks, got 2 drinks, and I'm paying for one.
Well,
I like this bar. We should get another one then.
Okay, I'll get another one. I was about to ask
Please,
that.
we should get another. Dealer's choice. I'll leave it to you while I go to the toilet.
スタッフのお任せ2つで何でもいいよ。何でもいいよ。
別々のにします。
別々でお願いします。
ウイスキーベースで。
No. 何でもいいよ。
何でも。
はい。And 気をつけて。Okay. はい、失礼します。So basically what I did there was pass the buck. I was like, I would like you to order us 2 drinks that have whatever alcohol you could possibly want. Doesn't have to be whiskey. It could be gin. It could be absinthe. It could be nandemuin. And we will gladly accept anything. So the cool thing about this bar is, and I know we're streaming, and I know I can't quite capture it. This bar has got to be close to 30 years old, and it's an incredible vibe. You have an awesome selection of records, and it's got that kind of like East meets West, British pub, but also very Japanese izakaya style. And I would highly recommend that you make the trip to Ueno for many reasons, but including the auditorium is the name of the bar. And I gotta give credit, Rob CD showed it to me, and I immediately felt like I could live here. I will live here. I'm living here. I said to the staff, I said, here's what we want. I want 2 drinks, no specific base. Whatever you think our character is.
Anything but whiskey.
I originally said whiskey base, and then he said whiskey base, and I said, cut it. I said, get us what you think we deserve. I think he brought you a Fuji water. He was like, bitch boy needs more goo goo gaga. And then I spilled it on the floor.
Bitch boy?
Yeah, that's right.
Why am I bitch boy now?
So, what do you want from me? Do I insult you, or do I compliment you? The middle ground.
This is why you wouldn't survive in the UK. You don't know the balance.
Well, in the UK, I think I'd be killed within 3 weeks. Like,
why would you?
I just feel like.
Would you be killed?
Well, I offered every time I've gone to the UK. I offer people like around.
Oh, no,
they just think I'm like some sort of rapist or something. Like they think I have an ulterior motive. Like I'm trying.
Why would you in the UK? It is weird for you.
That's what I'm saying. But like in Japan, I can't understand because like is it so unusual to buy people drinks?
Yes. Yeah, it's like they think you're like I don't know.
Like I honestly thought it was like criminal, like the way they.
Yeah.
Like
they think you're drugging them.
But that's what's crazy is I was just trying to be friendly. Boss, stop. Okay, well, okay. That was a pretty egregious leap. What I'm saying is like, what I'm trying to convey to the viewer is that it looks like I'm doing something so unusual that no one can understand.
That doesn't happen in the UK.
Why?
Like, there's no one buys around for
Why?
people they don't know. Because we don't like each other.
But that's crazy.
Well, is it?
I thought that the whole point of drinking at a bar is that you guys are all like friendly to each other.
Yeah, you will be, of course, but friendly does not extend to buying someone something. That's a different friendly.
Is it?
Maybe that's a more American,
Midwestern value.
American way of
like
viewing.
people look at me like I'm insane.
Well, because like
I want something.
I think it's like in British culture to some extent, getting a pint from someone you don't know doesn't mean as much as getting a pint from a friend who might buy it for you, right? It's like getting a free pint from a random stranger doesn't mean.
Every time I've done it, which has been 3 times, they always ask me, "Where are you from?"
Yeah, I don't think it's weird because I'm very American pilled and whatnot, but yeah, I mean in the UK it's just weird for someone you don't know to buy you something. Very weird and like very kind of like feels weird. We don't like it.
Why? Anyway, I don't understand.
Because it's like I think to a British person, it's like I don't know you, thus I don't know why you would want to do this.
But British people also are the very first people to make a small talk.
Yeah, of course, but small talk is free.
I see.
When it's a saying I'm always used to say manners are free, that kind of stuff.
But when I offered after I spilled everything and I said like let me get you guys a drink on your bill. But I was like,
it's more.
But they were like, arigatou gozaimasu, sumimasen.
Well, I think Japan is, in some aspects, more materialistic and more
transactional.
Yeah, well, I think.
But it breaks the ice.
Yeah, I think in Japan, not materialistic, sorry, because I think like in Japan, especially bar culture, drink culture, like a drink is a way of showing appreciation to a stranger. The ultimate thing is that like in Japan, materialistic is not correct because most people don't want random gifts. I think they won't accept gifts, but they will accept a drink because in Japan it's seen as a great way to get to know someone or to break the ice. But in the UK, we don't really want to get to know someone. We don't want to get to know a stranger because we have our friends.
I love the United Kingdom and I loved that pub culture, but I've never felt more like a criminal than when I tried to buy someone a pint of Guinness.
Someone who's younger might accept the pint, but I feel like people who are a bit older won't accept it. I don't know. It's weird. It's just kind of. It's also. I think some like my dad. If a random person bought him a pint, he might be insulted. I feel like an older generation might feel like, oh, you think I can't afford this or I can't pay my own way. Yeah, I feel like that's how. Maybe I remember my dad could I just ask him and he'd say no. Let me text him. I'll ask him.
Wow, I'd feel indebted to buy you one. And again, I'm sorry for the strong language earlier. What I meant to explain was I've never felt like more of a fish out of water in my entire life than buying 3 random blokes a round of pints at a pub. That was crazy. Because in Japan and America, it's a sign of like, it's like an olive branch. Like, I think you guys are cool and I would like to talk to you.
Okay. I asked my dad how would he feel about it and would he accept it. So we'll see if he replies. Because I feel like there's a lot of, especially in the older generation, there's a lot of like, I want to make my own way. I don't, I can pay for these things. I don't get things if I can't afford them.
So me showing up with 15 pounds and being like, and I was like, just cut me off. They'd be like, Jesus, mate, just go home. just go home.
Okay, my dad has answered, by the way.
Okay, what do you say? If I bought a drink for a random group that I wanted to become friendly with, they'd be.
My dad says you would be suspicious at first. Suspicious. But if you had chatted for a while, a couple of drinks in, it would be okay. Only okay, but it would be suspicious. It would be weird.